Hey guys, it's Kaylee. I am back with another thrift haul. I'm doing a thrift marathon, as I've been calling it, where I am filming pretty much, exactly everything I've gotten in 1 week. So if you see me wearing this shirt, I am going through and filming all in one session, all of the hundreds of items that I have been personally picking up at my local sourcing at thrift stores to flip online for a profit. So my voice is getting a little hoarse because I have done so many, but I have this one and one more to show you. So let's dive into it. This is a combination of, stuff from different places, but I think most of this haul in particular is coming from Goodwill locations. So let's dive into it. I've got some bolos, I've got some bread and butter, I've got some style base. It's going to be a fun time. The first one, this is not something that I sourced in person. I had a bunch of Whatnot credits from getting like referrals from you guys using the $15, and I went onto somebody's show and they were selling these, and I was like, you know what? I can flip those. I've never found this brand before. I kind of want to touch them and feel them and like get to know them. Do you guys ever do that with brands? Like you're like, I've never sold it before, so I kind of just want to try it. So I purchased these and I think they'll be an excellent flip. These are Freebirds. If you guys have never heard of these, they are an excellent, excellent brand. Their stuff retails for a lot. I think these retailed for $400 to $500. I'm going to be selling these for around like $250, I think. They are very nice style, and these are new without box. I mean, you can tell they've never been worn. Nice details on it. Western stuff is very trendy right now. I always look up every pair of like cowboy boots, cowboy style boots. I forget what this style is called. Actually, I think it's on the tongue. Wilhelmina. So I will be listing those, but I was very, very excited to get those, and they were pretty much free to me because, like I said, I had credits. All right, now let's dive into the actual stuff that I got at thrift stores. I got quite a bit of shoes, so we can do these first. These are a pair of men's Nike Shox. These are actually a special edition. They are the Live Strong edition. I did pay up for these. We paid $36 for these, which is a lot. But I saw some going for over $100, and they're pretty desirable style. Like I said, these ones are in really great condition. These are basically vintage Y2K shoes, which is why people like them. These are how you can tell that they're Shox. The things with these are, if you find them, you want to do like a bend test because you want to make sure there's not dry rot. You also want to make sure this hasn't separated from the shoe. But these are in really great condition. Like I said, I think I'm going to list these for over $100. And then I also got, somewhere in here is the other shoe. I also got these pair of men's Nike Shox. These ones are not as special, but they're still pretty good. I paid $16 for these. I think I will be able to sell them for around $50 to $60. And they are a different colorway. But yeah, keep your eye out for Nike Shox, especially if you can get them for a cheaper price than that. Good money. I found these pair of Birkenstocks. I forget what the style name is, but I did figure out the style name, and they have a really great sell-through rate in the size. I paid $8.19. I should be able to flip them for $35 to $40. Birkenstocks are almost always a yes. I also found a pair of these Fly London suede booties. I feel like booties and boots are going to start to sell, and I love selling Fly London. You can usually tell that they're Fly London from the tread here. Kind of like artsy looking shoes. I usually can sell these for at least $40, but the boots might actually go for a little bit more. All right, now into some clothing. Like I said, a lot of this is just mixed styles, bolos, bread and butter. This is a category I love picking up for fall and winter. You guys definitely should look for it. Men's cardigans. And I used to never find like hardly any, like just a few per season. I'm finding a ton right now. So keep your eye out for men's cardigans. Just the fact that it's a men's cardigan alone is definitely going to add value, regardless of brand. This is Expressions. I wouldn't memorize that. It is a men's cardigan, very grandpa style. I should be able to sell that for at least $35. think this is a plus size. Yep, this is a plus size Susan Graver. I like getting this brand in plus size if it's got some more substantial factors. This is their liquid knit, which does pretty well, and I will put that in the title. And it also has these details here. Longer sleeve. I'll list that for $25. This is a lingerie piece, but some people are wearing them as tops, and I thought it would be good for Halloween. Victoria's Secret, size 36B. Kind of Y2K too, because the it's not sheer here, but it's sheer for the rest of the way. I'll use the keywords like witchy, Halloween, stuff like that. And I feel like that'll sell for like 30 to 35, maybe more after I do comps. That always reminds me, stuff like that always reminds me of Mean Girls when she goes to the Halloween party. This is a vintage Y2K Abercrombie and Fitch, size large, women's hoodie. It's also a Kelly green. This should sell for about 35. I've been selling a lot of Abercrombie hoodies recently. This is so random. I don't even know if I can explain it to you. So the brand, it's on a Gildan tag and it's not vintage. It says Bolt Thrower and Spearhead. Looks like death metal. It was with a bunch of like death metal fest kind of things. So I assume that this is some kind of a death metal t-shirt. Anyways, I looked up the words on this and it had a pretty good sell-through rate, and some of them, if you find vintage ones, they were going for a lot. That one is not vintage, so I'm going to list it for 30 to 35. This is a Patagonia men's shirts. I always get the Patagonia men's shirts regardless of comps. They always sell for at least 25 to 30 for me. This one's a larger size with a buffalo graphic on the back. I'll probably list that like 28, kind of in the middle. This is a newer brand to me. This is a vintage men's piece, which is interesting. Rodelli Uomo. This is a men's 4XL. It was in the women's section, which I can tell why. But after looking it up, I was like, oh, okay, this is men's. Not 100% sell-through rate on this, but some of them were selling for quite a bit and it had a decent sell-through rate. This is a very like artsy, textured, I'm going to use the keyword disco and rave in the title because it's kind of sheer. And I think I was going to list that for around $50. This is still a great sell-through rate brand. Oh my gosh. This is just a little gray top that should go for $25. Not much on the short sleeves, but still great sell-through rate. Here's another disco style shirt. This is YMLA. Again, with the kind of sheer, interesting, stretchy button up. Definitely disco and rave I will use with that. I think those were selling 30 to 35. This is another style-based. This is the brand, I don't know, Gillette. No idea. The brand's not why I got it. It is a stretchy kind of slinky knit, maxi length, kind of Y2K 90s inspired. I'm going to use the keyword fairy with this as well. Side slits on both sides. Both sides? Yeah, both sides. It has beautiful floral details as well. This one's really pretty. I was actually thinking about trying this on myself. I'm going to set it aside. I'll probably list that for $35 to $40. Here is another style base. This is Hollister Y2K, and it is a tank top, which I know sounds crazy, but they've been selling for like 30 to 35 bucks. Absolutely, if you find Abercrombie Y2K tank tops, get them. Hollister does not sell as quickly or for as much, but it does sell for me. I'll probably list this one for around 25 to 30, and it has a lot of lace trim, and I'll put lace trim into the title. All right, next up, I have a linen pair of pants. This is by the brand Quince. This brand keeps showing up on Poshmark. It's a sustainable brand that they really like to promote. Pair of linen wide leg pants, size large. Linen is starting to go out of season, but again, this brand is so popular. It's a size large, it's wide leg. I can at least get 25 bucks for that. This is style based. This is just Talbots, but it is a mohair blend cardigan. And it has super gorgeous kind of patchworky looking details with some very like grungy colors, which is very on trend right now. I'm going to list this probably at least $35, but I'll have to do some more research. This is J. Jill, which I normally only get in plus sizes, but this is an extra large corduroy jacket, which has traditionally done very well for me over the years. This is also a beautiful cream color in excellent condition. I'm going to list this for around $40. This is another kind of style-based pickup. This is Tahari, and this brand does retail for quite a bit, but it doesn't always sell for that much. This was giving me all the Gossip Girl Blair Waldorf vibes. This is a green-blue plaid with some beautiful jeweled buttons. Contrast buttons are definitely in, so I would use like academia, prep, all kinds of stuff. Probably list that for around $30 to $35. Joe found this in the men's department, which Frank and Eileen does make men's, but this is actually a women's shirt. By the way, they don't follow the button rule, so make sure that you pay attention to that. This is the style McLaughlin, which sounds like a masculine name, but it is a women's oversized shirt jacket. You guys might have seen that in the Thrift With Me video. And I think I was going to list this for like $125. I love Frank and Eileen. Oh my gosh. All right, next up, this is Athleta. I actually have two of these. I like selling plus size Athleta. They're both just t-shirts. Those should sell for $25. Oh, this is a really cool find. This is I wanted to say it was like 50s or 60s sweater. I don't know this brand. I think it's Buren. It's actually a men's. Is it men's? Yes, it is a men's cardigan. Let me see if I can get this here for you guys. Excellent, excellent condition, like varsity type sweater, bright red, crisp condition. I don't know what I'm going to price this for. I would say at least $50 on that. I thought that was a really, really cool find. Here's something everyone passes up, and it always sells so quick for me. Vintage Y2K men's hoodies. This is by Volcom. I've actually come across two of these recently, and yeah, comps look really great. I think I'm going to list this for around $50 to $60. Vintage Y2K men's Volcom full zip hoodie. This one has some really cool geometric designs. I always say if Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad, if it looks like he would wear it, then you should get it. You have to put like the right keywords in it though. Like I'll put skater and grunge and things like that in. This is one of my favorite brands to pick up on plus sizes recently. It is Rose and Olive. This is a size 2X. I'll probably list this closer to $20 just because it's short sleeve and bright colored, and I want to make sure it moves before summer is completely over. This is the same exact thing. Rose and Olive, probably list $20 to $25. That brand's been selling really well for me. All right, this one, I've been selling a lot of stuff in this aesthetic. This is Vintage Faded Glory, and it's dead stock. This is a like poncho overlay kind of thing. Festival, cottage core, dainty, sheer, all the keywords, fairy, that'd be a good one. I'll probably list that for, I don't remember, I comped all these things already, but $30 to $35 is my guess. I found these pair of men's bird dogs. Still great sell-through on the bird dogs, like crazy, insane sell-through. Men's size extra large. I don't know. I think these are the workout shorts. And I think I should be able to sell them for $35 to $40 if I remember correctly. Another style-based pickup. This is another Faded Glory dead stock, so it must have been by the same person. This is a gorgeous, like blackish purple, kind of iridescent look maxi dress, full button, very on trend with this dark purple. I feel like this could go a lot of ways, but fairy grunge and whimsy goth is where my mind's going with that. This is one of my favorite plus size brands as well. This is Ralph Lauren size 2X. Normally I price this up, but I'll probably just price this for $25 because it is a thinner, pretty plain item, just a red top, $25 for that. Any kind of thick, chunky wools that you guys find, especially if they're made in Ireland, you guys should look them up. This one is, vintage, made in Ireland, called John Malloy. Never heard of that one before. Chunky brown cable knit. I'll use the keyword fisherman as well with a sweater. I found another one like that at the same thrift store, but it was shrunken and I was very sad. This is another style-based pickup. It's just Kato. Don't pick up this brand normally. But this is a very Y2K fairy type of top, baby doll style. I'll use all those keywords. You can see the little dainty sequins, very 70s inspired print. I'll list that for around $25 to $30. You guys would have seen this in the video. This was Joe's find. This is a vintage Radical Nature shirt. This is the coolest all over frog print shirt. This is so stinking cool. We saw an exact comp for around $40 for that, so that's what I'm going to list that one for. And then he also found me the Mountain. I don't pick up everything in this brand. It used to be you could get anything in this brand, but not anymore. I try to stick to larger sizes and then like the wolf or Native American looking stuff. Probably list that for $25 to $30. Here's some more of the like cottagecore aesthetic stuff. This is a super cute, dainty, open knit, vintage cardigan. I love this one. I might keep this one too. The limited can be a good one to pick up in the vintage stuff. I might try that on too. Put that over there. All right. This was also a great find. This is Vineyard Vines. I don't pick up a lot of Vineyard Vines women's stuff anymore, but this is cashmere new with tags, which is crazy. And comps for this were actually like really, really good. I think I saw a lot of comps on Poshmark for around like $70 or something like that. Oatmeal color, really nice piece. I am going to price that one high, surprisingly, for Vineyard Vines. This one's so cute. This is Jack Be Quick. I wouldn't memorize that, but it is a novelty sweater made out of Ramy, size large. Look at this, you guys. Oh, it's so cute. It's got bats. It's got candy corn. It's 3D moons. It's full zip. Oh, so cute. I'll probably price this one for $40 to $50 just because I like it so much. This is a brand that tends to perform pretty well for me on Posh. It is Lola River. This is a size medium and it's a really beautiful satiny dark green color. I thought it'd be perfect for fall. Probably list that for $25 to $30. Another style-based pickup. This is definitely a fairy dress. This is, who is it by? Jones, New York. Again, brand does not matter in this case. This is also a larger size, a size 16. And it is a beautiful purple paisley, and it has the most gorgeous tiered all the way down, and then this like roughly asymmetric detail at the bottom with the empire waist as well. And this needs undone here. It's actually more of a modern V-neck. It is stunning. I'll probably list that for at least $50. Here's another just cottagecore inspired thing. Corey America, wouldn't memorize that brand, but this is new with tags. It is a very cool, like westerny sweater vest. This is very long, and it has the fringe details on the bottom. Look at me thinking about keeping everything. I feel very lost in style right now. Like I used to only wear like black. Black was my thing. Now it's neutrals, and now I'm like, should I try out all these trends just because I think it's fun? So I don't know. I don't know what my style is anymore. This is a Tahari plus size piece. It is 100% linen and it is a hooded cardigan, so very substantial piece, lots of factor stacking. I need to do a comp on this, at least 25 on that. This is another plus size piece. I don't normally get this brand, CJ Banks, but depending on what it is, it can be good. This is a size 2X, and it's a beautiful long length cardigan with some like Baroque details, metallic threading, longer length. I think I saw an exact comp for this actually for around 30 or 35. So that's what I'm gonna list this for. And then lastly is a brand I have never found, but I almost bought for myself. And it does have pretty decent comps. It is Sozy, S-O-Z-Y. They're known for like comfy clothing. This is a size medium skirt. I can't remember what I was going to list this for. I want to say like 30 to 35, maybe 40. But yeah, pretty decent sell-through rate on that brand Sozy. I was just very excited to find it for the first time, but it is a very on-trend like dark floral asymmetric skirt. So I think that'll do well. All right, you guys, that is it for this thrift haul. Stay tuned for, depending on what order I release these in, another thrift haul. But I hope you guys are enjoying this thrifting marathon, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.